Everyone, now we are going to discuss the question answer of a question of trust, and let us see what all questions are there in this chapter. As we have already discussed the whole chapter, now you know what is the story and you know a little bit about author also. So now let us see what is the question and what is the answer of those questions given in the book. The very first question in the story is, what does Horace Danby like to collect? Horace Danby likes to collect old, expensive, and rare books. It has been mentioned in the story only that he was actually uh, an ironsmith who used to make locks, and but he was actually known as a gentleman in his surrounding, but he had a very bad habit, and that was what he robbed. He was actually a robber also, and he did the robbery once in a year only, and that was what, for collecting these rare books. So answer is this much only. Horace Danby like to collect old, expensive, and rare books. Why does he steal every year? He used to steal every year in a very systematic manner. He used to steal enough to last him for 12 months, and so that he could buy rare and expensive books. So the answer is what? He stole every year to buy rare and expensive books that he liked, and he bought those books through a secret agent. Fine. So now let's see next question. Who is speaking to Horace Danby? So when he entered into the house, there was a voice behind him, and whose voice is that was? There was a woman standing in the doorway who was speaking to Horace Danby. She was a young, beautiful lady and was dressed in red color. She was pretending to be one of the family members. So now, in the story, she is pretending to be one of the family members, but she is actually not. She was herself a thief. Now let us see next question. Who is the real culprit in the story? The real culprit in the story is the woman who pretended to be family. Like what happened when whereas Danby entered into the house, and the lady has come up, and they both have started talking. Then actually the lady had been successful in tell, making him believe that she was actually a family member, and though she was also herself a thief, and she was even like very much she was smarter than him, because he carried out his robbery every year very smartly, that nobody even got to know that perhaps something like this he would have done. But this time the lady was even very much smart, and she was smarter than him, and that's how the real culprit is the woman who pretended to be family member of the living at the Grange. Actually, Grange is what? A kind of house. She cleverly acted as family member and made Horace believe that she wanted him to open the safe just because she forgotten the passcode. And she gave a very good reason that why she wanted those jewels, because she wanted to wear it to a party, and she has forgotten the passcode. Her husband is also not here, and even she has told him that she would actually put all these jewelries into the bank locker, but she has not done. Perhaps when her husband will come back, he will also be angry, but as she doesn't know the passcode, so she cannot take it out. She cannot take it to the bank also, and she cannot wear it to the party also. So perhaps if he would open it for her, then it will solve both of her problems, because she would wear it tonight for a party, and even after that she could actually uh, put it into the locker of bank also, and then after some time she could actually get the safe mended, repaired by somebody. So he will not be caught, and there won't be anything for him to be worried about. So this is how she actually made him believe that she was the lady of the house. Horace believed her and opened the safe and gave her all the jewels that were inside the safe, and later she took away all the jewels. And later on, and he even this time he had made a mistake that he had actually removed his gloves also, and that's how all his finger marks were there on the safe everywhere, and that's how the police caught him easily. So this was the whole thing. Next question is, did you begin to suspect before the end of the story that the lady was not the person Horace Danby took her to be? If so, at what point did you realize this, and how? So, if you go through the story, and as soon as you feel like the lady has come up, and she starts talking very politely in a very gentle manner, and in a very she was a little bit stern, but she was very kind also. So it shows in the beginning only she was not the lady of the house, because if Had she been the lady of the house, then perhaps she would have shouted. Like, what happens if you see a burglar in your house? What will you do? Will you start talking to the burglar? Arey, how are you? Where have you come from? Will you start talking like this? Will you actually show your concern for the burglar, or you'll start shouting chor 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 chor? Perhaps this would be the first reaction if there will be a family member, but since he was not the family member, so she had to act very smart. So and she even also acted very smart. So what is the answer? Let's see. Yes, one does begin to suspect that the woman is not who she claims to be. She was usually calm, because now the calm nature is the thing that actually tells that she was not the family member. Because if had she been the family member, then perhaps she would have shouted loudly, "Oh my God, there is a burglar in the house!" and perhaps she would have called the police also. Then she doesn't even call the police and also ask him to open the locker for her, even if it means breaking it open, as she had forgotten the code of the safe. It is very unusual that someone forgets the passcode to their own locker. So this is something that tells that she was actually uh, not the lady of the house, and perhaps she was another burglar. What are the suitable ways in which the lady manages to deceive Horace Danby into thinking she is the lady of the house? Why doesn't Horace suspect that something is wrong? So, like Horace had mentioned, if you see a dog in the house, what you should do? You should call the dog by its name and just actually like behave with it very in a friendly manner, so that it's not going to bark at you. So the same thing, lady was even smarter than him. I don't know, like it's not mentioned in the story what she did to the dog, but the dog was very much like around her only, and even she followed her orders also. The way she walked up to the doorway, starts talking to him, arranges the ornaments in their right place, and picks up the silver cigarette box with so much confidence, can make anyone believe that she is the lady of the house. Apart from that, Horace had become nervous and frightened when he saw the woman in the doorway, and due to that he could not think properly. Even like what happens if you're like he was carrying out a burglary, and at that time he had seen somebody, and perhaps that at that moment only his mind stopped working. And there was another thing that you can also mention, that she also talked the dog Sherry was also along with her only, and when she said to Sherry, down Sherry, she sat down. So it was like everything, like she was the owner of the house, and that is why the dog also followed to her. And that's how he actually fell prey to her, uh, like and then after that she had been successful in deceiving another thief. Now let's see next question. Horace Danby was a meticulous planner, but still he faltered. Where did he go wrong and why? Though every year he planned very meticulously, very smartly, and that whenever he carried out a burglary, nobody even had a clue that who had done it. But this time he was actually caught. And what was the wrong that went with him? The place where he went wrong was that actually this should be a little bit corrected. I think the place where he went wrong was the it's oh okay, it's correct, fine. It was like the place where he went wrong was that he did not gather enough information about the real occupants of the house. He actually tried to collect information about the house, but he actually did not collect the real occupants, like who was really in the house. Had he actually known that who is the owner of the house, who is the mistress of the house, then perhaps she would have not he the lady would not have been able to cheat him. But he did not have all these information. He only had the information about the layout of the house, and the whereabouts of the family, that when they came and when they went, and where did they go. All these things he has only the information, but not all the occupants that who were living in the house, and that is why he actually fell prey to the lady. He gathered all the information about the tracks, wirings, gardens, servants, and even the dog's name, but still forgot to overlook the identities of the house owners. He even took out the information of the valuables inside the safe. Once he got into a problem, he could not even think properly, and carelessly opened the safe and touched many things in the room without wearing the gloves, and those were actually the things that he made the mistake, and this is how he was actually caught. So all these are questions and answer of this question. So thank you everyone. See you all in the next class.